Hey everybody, welcome back to the Investing Circle where we talk all things financial freedom and making your money work for you. Today we're talking about how I turned $5 into $20 in less than 1 minute, and it's pretty easy. This is another month, another promotion, another free amount of money from an app of my choice. So this month it is from WeBull. While I do use Vanguard as my primary brokerage and Robinhood as my real-time app for trading options, WeBull has served its purpose a few times, especially when it comes to the deposit promotions. So what exactly is a deposit promotion? A deposit promotion is pretty easy to figure out here. The user receives something for depositing a specific amount of money for a set amount of time, both of those defined by the brokerage. WeBull is one of the best I've seen and used when it comes to these deposit promotions, although a lot of theirs are based on referring new customers. These types of promotions are also typically user targeted, and if you've got notifications on, you'll receive this in an email. You don't need to be using WeBull to receive this type of notification. I don't use WeBull as my primary brokerage, but have kept the app on my phone, and I still receive these notifications. So why do I actually like these deposit promotions outside of the free money? In my opinion and experience, deposit promotions are the easiest way to make money on a stock app without spending any of your own money. They also get my attention because, number one, it's normally just a deposit from your bank that takes less than a minute. Literally the most passive income there is. Number two, it is as safe as a savings account because a brokerage, you have to check this of course, is SPIC insured, meaning you get your money back if something bad happens up to a specific amount. Number three, the return on your money is typically greater than any high yield savings account. Now, how do I know it's worth it? Well, these promotions don't always make sense due to the amount of money required, time limit, or other variables. So I still have to do some due diligence, literally reading the little note on the disclaimer in those emails to see if it's actually worth it. First things first, identify what the promotion is and what I have to do. If it's a certain amount of money for a specific amount of time, I write it down. How much cash will be held up for X amount of time? Second thing I do is look at the minimum and maximum values of the stock values. For this particular promotion, it was a minimum of $3 per stock and a max of $3,000 per stock with 6 total stocks. So I was looking at $18 at a minimum. This promotion also allowed me to put in any amount of money, so I basically got to pick my minimum return. I went with $5. Third is to make sure that I'm doing better than my high yield savings accounts. Ally was at about 4% APY when I did this with a $5 deposit. I was guaranteed a minimum of $18, which meant a minimum 27% for the month, not APY. That's pretty good. Lastly, all I do is deposit the money and let it sit. Keep in mind, when you are rewarded the stock, it is at the current value, so technically you can lose some of the initial value while you wait to cash it out. So what were the results for this one? You kind of already experienced it in the title, $5 to $20, but I will give you the exact numbers here. I came out on top receiving $18 in stock, and it appreciated to $20.33 in 30 days. The rewards were frozen for about 7 days before I could sell and withdraw the cash, and that ended up being a 24% return in a little more than 30 days. The stock I actually received included 2 shares of Snap, 1 share of Ford, and 3 shares of Spotify. Overall, a really quick success for less than a minute of work. I've also done a few other promotions, which I've talked about here before, making up to $250. That's all I got for you guys today. If you got any questions or comment, leave them in the comment section below. And if you got any ideas on what else you would like to see on here, go ahead and drop a comment. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. See ya.